A string change on a guitar with a Floyd Rose trem can be frustrating and time-consuming, but I'm going to show you a way to do it in 10 minutes. What is up everyone, Man Bun Melad here. If you follow my channel, you might have already seen my video on how to easily restring a Floyd Rose. This method is faster, but with some caveats. The guitar must already be in tune, the neck should be straight or as close as you like it, the bridge level, and the new strings must be the same brand, type, and gauge. I use DR string high beams, 946 if I'm tuning to E standard or 1052 if I'm tuning to D standard. In this case, I'll be using the 1052s. If you don't meet these criteria, this method might not work. It should also be noted that you'll be replacing one string at a time. If you need to remove all the strings for whatever reason, you should use my other method. Now that we got that covered, let's go over what the method is and why it works. Like I said, we'll be replacing one string at a time. We all know when you drastically change the tuning of one string, it affects all the other strings. If you take one string and detune it so it is completely loose, the other strings will sharpen. But theoretically, if you tune that string back up to the original pitch, all the other strings will flatten back to their original pitches. You see where I'm going with this? If, after you detune the string, replace it with a new string and tune the string up, theoretically you should be perfectly in tune. Now, it probably won't be perfectly in tune due to a few factors, mostly because you're placing a worn string with a new one, but it will be damn close. Now that you understand the concept, let's get into it. I'll do a time lapse of the string change with a timer to show how quick this process is. I'll start with string 6 and work my way down. I'll unlock and remove the locking nut for the first set, replace those strings, make sure they're both in tune or close to it, then move on to the next. I'll keep the locking nuts off until all strings are changed and I do my final tuning. Also, this is a good time to reset those fine tuners. I like to back the screws out as far as they'll go and then back in one turn. One last tip. This guitar is equipped with locking tuners which help reduce the time it takes to install the strings. If you don't have locking tuners, you can thread the string through the tuner so the ball end stops at the tuner. Then clip the string to length at the bridge, insert and lock it down. I think it makes the headstock look pretty cool. The wrap around the ball end might not make it through the tuners on the lower strings, as you can see on my 6th string. To cut a little time, I'll open my strings and lay them out. Let's go. There you go. You can see I changed all the strings in 3 seconds over 10 minutes, and they are pretty close to being in tune. Let's check. So you can see for the most part, they are really close. We'll do one final tuning. Which took under a minute. I'll replace and lock the lock nuts down. And we're done. There you have it, the fastest way to restring a Floyd. If this video helped you out, give me a like down there below, really helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more of my videos on guitar gear reviews, tips, tricks, and techniques, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever I release a new video. But hey, until next time, rock on.